talk about. But I need to tell you about my airport experience, because that shit was crazy. Because guess what? On Sunday, that was the first time that I ever missed my flight. I missed my flight. Is that not crazy? Like, bruh, I literally missed my flight, like, on the way from Austin to New York. It was so bad. It was so scary. Okay, I need to tell you the whole story, chat. But basically, thankfully, I got all figured out. No, this is the first time where, like, I literally missed it. Like, cause I was late. Like, I missed it cause I just didn't get to the airport on time. It was so scary. But basically, me and Wajito were eating barbecue before the flight cause we had a lot of time. And then I guess we ate too long or something, but it wasn't even that long. And I don't have pre-check. Does chat have pre-check? I mean, I don't have pre-check. So I had to stand in the security line for like 30 minutes, okay? And I'm like, and I was like freaking out. I was freaking out the entire time because I'm like, oh my God, I have to, okay, I got to the airport at 4 p.m. The plane was boarding at 4:30 p.m. Okay, I had 30 minutes to get through the whole security line. And I'm like, ah! I didn't have pre-check, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be late. And I was like really pissed, but I didn't cut people. There was one time where I cut someone. Like, I was like, excuse me, kind sir, can I come and cut? I'm about to miss my flight. Can I cut in front of you? But I was too pussy to do it this time. Cause you know, them down in Austin, they're a little crazy, all right? So they're a little wild. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna ask anyone to see if I can cut them cause I'm kind of worried. And yeah, maybe I'll get stabbed. So I waited in line for 30 minutes, and then I was like, okay. Like the plane was gonna depart at 5 p.m. And I looked online that you have to get there by 5:45 p.m. Okay? And guess what? Guess what? I got to the gate. Okay, oh my God, bruh. It was literally crazy. I got to the gate at like 5:44 p.m. What? No, I got there at like 4:44 p.m. All right, like 1 minute before the cutoff. And then on their big, like on their huge ass like poster thing, it said, bribe them with McDonald's. They'll love that. Thank you for the 100. Julian, welcome back. Thank you for the 3 months. Hello, Julian. Glad to have you back. Hope you're doing well. On the poster thing, they're like boarding group 4 of 9. And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm group 7. So I stand there, okay? I'm like, okay, they're boarding group 4. So I'm like, okay, I'm group 7, so I'm not gonna go onto the plane yet. And then I see them like close the door, and I'm like, wait, like, I'm like, whoa, what? I'm like I like go up and they're like, sorry, we're closed. And I'm like, bro, I was standing there for like a minute, like waiting for you to change to group 7. And then they're like, no, we're closed. And I'm like, I was standing there. So like, I'm like, can I get on? And he's like, he was so rude. Chat, we have to boycott American Airlines. Fuck American Airlines. I'm really mad. But like, is it not their fault? Like, it said 4 out of 9. So I was waiting until group 7. And while I got there, like, they were still putting on more people. So I could have got on. And so I'm like, like, you little fucking bitch. And then he's like, there's a such thing. He's like, there's such thing as a standby list, you know? And I'm like, okay, yo, fuck you, you little dumbass bitch. Yeah, talk to the hand, ho. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. And he was really mean. And I was like, bro, like, I know you're pissed, but like, you don't have to take it out on me. Like, you can just tell me nicely. But he was so mean. And I'm like, okay, bro, like, okay, I can't get on, whatever. So then I'm like walking around. I'm like so sad. I'm like, oh, sad. What do I do? The first time I missed a flight ever. Huh? And then I had a ticket for Tuesday, like a plane ticket for Tuesday, but then I would have to go back to like S-Fan's house, and like they were gonna, you know, go to LA on Monday, so I didn't want to bother them. So I'm just like, I could go back to S-Fan's house and stay until Tuesday, but then I couldn't stream today, and so basically I just like found a new flight. So I'm like, wow, I didn't know it was gonna work. So I talked to the American Airlines person, and she was actually really nice. And then I got a new flight for free that night. And it was a better flight too, and it was JetBlue. So now I love JetBlue. Yeah, when she said it was free, I was like, bro, like what kind of fucking like alternate dimension am I in? Like this is crazy. Like it's for free? She's like, yeah. She's like, oh. And I'm like, I don't get punished for missing my flight for being a little baka? So I was really happy. But yeah, isn't that cool, chat? So yeah. So that was my whole office experience. It was not good, but it all worked out in the end because we love JetBlue. Hashtag ad, I wish. And we hate American Airlines except that one lady who helped me. She was really nice. Pretty cool. Shucks. Thank you, Fraggle Pop, for the 3 months. Thank you. Okay. What? Oh, and guess what, chat? Oh my God, it was crazy. So like right after, thank you for the fart, Misty. I love JetBlue. Guess what? Right after I got my new flight, as I was walking to the JetBlue gate, this dude came up to me. He's like, whoa, are you a streamer? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh my God, are you from Mrs. Stream? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you've been coming up onto my YouTube algorithm so much. And I'm like, really cool. He's like, yeah, I just wanted to say hi. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And then he walked away. And I'm like, that's so cool. No, but a dude did recognize me. And I was like, this is the second time someone has recognized me. And I'm like, ah. So, hey, come on, who is it? Who is it? You must be in chat, right? Say me. So people don't think it's fake. It's real, it's real. Yeah, oh, see, it was chat. Yeah, it was the Austin airport. Yeah, it was all chat. Thanks, chat. But I was like, whoa, like, that's how I got recognized. It was so cool. See, it can't be a fake story if everyone's saying it's me. So, yeah, that's what happened at the airport. But I was like, damn, this day really turned around, huh? I was so sad about missing my flight, but I'm like, oh, I get a free better flight, and I got recognized. So I was like, wow, baby. Hey, hello, Elliot, welcome. But yeah, it was really poggers. So that was great. And then I just chilled, and now I'm back in New York. So we are here, we are poggering and having a nice little